As you know, over the past few days, Payments Canada has been supporting brown bagging for Calgary kids as the charity of choice. And as I mentioned earlier, Interac has agreed to match whatever has been given to that charity. I want to ask Bethany Ross from Brown Bagging for Calgary's Kids to come join me on the stage and say a few words.
Good morning. Thank you so much for including brown bagging as part of your week. It sounds like it's been a great conference. We, as you know from seeing many of our videos this week, there are about over 3,000 kids who go to school every day in Calgary without enough to eat. So the brown bagging community comes together every morning and cuts up carrots and slices apples and puts egg salad on sandwiches and sends it all out to kids to fuel their minds and their bodies. And that community is made up of people, of individuals like the ones that fill this room who give their time and their money and their energy to make it happen. That's really how we make these lunches. So we're very fortunate to be able to do that and to have the support of Payments Canada and groups like yours that make it happen. I would invite you, when you go back to your own cities, to remember that this isn't a problem that's unique to Calgary. Every city has hungry kids. Every city has people who are in need, and we can all make a difference. So whatever your action is, if you are feeding a child, if you're planting a tree, if you're being a friend to someone who needs a friend, do that. You'll make your community better, and we'll all make our whole country, world a better place.
Thank you so much. I know I was inspired by this charity, and I'm sure other people were too, so we'll all take that home with us. I have a couple of announcements to make about prizes. Do you want me to start with the Flames jersey or finish with the Flames jersey? There was a draw from Calabria. We have two winners. Ron Usher has won a Bluetooth speaker, and Sharon Butterfield a luggage bag. Both of those you can pick up at the back of the room afterwards. To our leaderboard, this is the $500 Interac e-transfer that you will receive. No surprise that Andrew McDonald from IBM is on the leaderboard. He's a busy guy. Adrian Gerard Gauthier from the city of Calgary is second. Stephanie Payetta from the town of Cochrane is third. Kevin McMillan from the government of BC is fourth. And Frank Keller from CGI is fifth. And the Calgary Flames jersey goes to somebody who sounds like a Habs fan, Colette Viano from Uni Corporation. So I hope you like your jersey. Congratulations, everybody. And I just, before I hand it over to Jerry and Eileen to close off the conference, just wanted to remind you that the system that's running inside that app is produced by GreatWorks, and it is a collaborative system designed to give your feedback to Payments Canada in a way that they will use. So it's not just a survey, it's real data crunching, and they're using it to better understand the direction you want to go, what you need, and what you want next year from the conference, which is today's question. So do use that, and now please join me in welcoming back to the stage Jerry and Eileen.
It's my pleasant task, actually, to thank all of you who are here. I was not at the last Payments Conference in 2014. I started coming to Payments Canada board meetings at the end of January 2015, so I've been around almost 18 months now. And I have to say that this conference has been terrific, and it's been terrific because of you. The attendance has been spectacular, the range of people who are here, the range of interests, the new ideas, it has been wonderful. And I have a serious case of information overload. However, I wanted to tell you a kind of cute story from breakfast this morning. I walked up to one of those small circular tables and met a very delightful lady from EDC, and we both noticed that we had a banana on our plate. And then we both said, this is the first time I've seen bananas. And then there was a waiter went by with an enormous tray of bananas. And so we looked at one another and smiled and said, batch processing. So next year, when things are better, we will have bananas every day. And that is the lesson for me, that a lot of what I've heard and learned here can be brought down to some very common sense sorts of ideas. And that is that what was adequate yesterday may not be adequate today, and certainly won't be adequate tomorrow. And we're all in a wonderful place to participate in that transformation. And so the last thing that I would like to do on behalf of Payments Canada Board and all of you is to thank Payments Canada management and staff for all they have done. This was an enormous piece of work, and we have people from all over the organization, including people from operations who would normally be manning the systems and are here doing this for us. And so it's been a wonderful conference. I thank you all for coming, and we'll see you next year.
Okay, well, I had a joke, but it doesn't match up to the banana joke, so I'm going to cut the joke. I also am a bit worried to find out that there are operations people here who are supposed to be running the systems. So I think it's time to officially close the conference. So I opened the conference 2.5 days ago by launching our new brand. And we've come a long way in 2.5 days. It has been a tremendous amount of information. And I really would like to thank all of you for attending. I'd like to thank, again, the sponsors and the exhibitors, and especially the presenters who brought the content and information. I think it was just tremendous. I think the quality of the information, and I hope you agree with me. I think what we saw at this conference was an example of how the industry is opening up and collaborating, and that's really what we need to move forward. Before I announce, again, it's one of the worst kept secrets about where the conference is going to be next year. But before I do that, I would like you all to help me thank Amanda Lang for doing an outstanding job for us. I think the way you managed us, I really felt you managed us through the 2.5 days in such a masterful and really smart way, and it really helped make the conference. So in closing, it's my pleasure to announce that next year, on May 24th to 26th, we will hold the Payments Canada Summit in Toronto. And we hope to see you all there. So thank you very much. Travel well.